start then. And then, in the meantime, what worst you're playing today besides getting back to the people's house by 8 p.m.? And I guess first I should actually start with who can wrap up what happened last time, especially since the stream didn't hear anything from anyone last time.
Oh my god.
I'm also annoyed because I lost the notes I took for that session because my computer restarted due to a thunderstorm causing a power blip.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I still have the to do list for the investigation, but I don't have the other notes that I took. That said, at a high level, what I remember is we were looking at jobs inside of the actual tavern, and that's when we met up with the middle class dwarf couple who were saying that their home, their residence, is haunted or cursed, and we agreed to take a look. Um, and as mentioned earlier, we would be there back at 8 p.m. to spend the night and see what happens. Alex stopped by the courthouse, I think with Garmarum, so that he could leave his sword there so he could formally register with the town to make use of its facilities, records, and archives, among other things.
Yeah, I think because Graya wasn't there last time, I think Graya was there as well because you were registering her as your bailiff.
Um, that's
Potentially.
probably would have happened.
Yeah,
I think Garmrum and Alex just kind of discussed what role Garmrum could take, and Alex suggested becoming
secondary.
a, a district attorney or something like that, like
Yeah.
becoming the DA for the circuit that he's on. Um, what else was there? Oh right, the so we also took the exterminator job that was on the board, and we spoke with the Mr. Scartoli, the kobold jeweler, who gave us masks so we could go into the Undercity. And when we went there, we found that there was a horde of psychic rats that want to devour and were generally very quite evil. And somehow we did not just immediately fight and kill them, but instead we discussed with them a bit and found out they shared psychic images with Garmarum that the kobolds were an organized crime group that had done all sorts of nasty things in that room, such as kill some people, traffic others, and they were hiding the dead bodies in a hole underneath the carpet that was also covered in planks, which we happened to discover because we discovered like dry blood stains at the mouth of it, of the said hole. After a very tense discussion where Mr. Gator tried to talk everybody down from reacting very violently and rashly, we came up with some plans to do some investigation, such as investigate public records about what Mr. Scartoli owns, get some rumors, get a sense of what group he's involved in, what level of is he in charge, how big is it, what properties do they own, etc. And and basically proceed from there, building up either a criminal case or engineering a situation that would bring his or his group's downfall. And I think, oh yeah, we also said that we couldn't deal with the rats immediately because they were psychic, so we'd be coming back later to deal with them. And that's broadly what I remember. So, if anybody
You
has
can
anything
have
else,
1 hero point for the recap because I don't give those out enough and I need to do it more.
we need to use them more.
Well, I'm sure you guys would use them more if you had more of them because I give them out more.
If only a hero point could have saved Chester.
It could have if he had one, but he didn't because he's a schmuck.
Nah.
I'm glad we went to the same place with that kind of joke.
I don't even know if you're supposed to give them to NPCs in this, actually. So what would the first plan be after leaving the Undercity, if you even planned on doing that? I don't know. I guess you could wander around in the smog if you wanted to.
Well, depending on what we could find out by investigating, there may be something here, but I don't know if we know anything that would be just immediately useful in that matter.
Also, I suppose it kind of depends on the time of day now. Since we have a dwarf family to unhaunt.
It's probably still midday.
Well, I might say that during all that, maybe Graya was on like client duty. Like making sure that the dwarf family does not fall to any further harm above ground.
I don't think they were really worried about being harmed during the day. It was specifically during the evening/night.